Hey guys, how are you today? ¿Cómo estás, mi gente? Before we get into the vlog, I just want to give a really quick shout out. Thank you to Squarespace for sponsoring today's video. Make sure to stick around at the end of the vlog because we'll be talking more about them.
¿Cómo estás, mi gente?
Well, that was cute. That was your attempt at Spanish. How adorable.
Leho mau ogo panyao.
Leho mo gao panyao.
Leho ma panyao.
How did you say it? What's my intro? How do I say it?
Hola, ¿cómo estás, mi gente?
No, you added ¿cómo estás?
Hola, mi gente.
Gente. Good job.
What's that?
There we go. People.
Me friends. Me
My
people.
people.
My people.
Yeah, that's what that means. Anyway, hello people. You guys might have noticed this thing right here in the background. This thing. So last night I got pretty bored. I was just sitting here at my desk. Cause see, I'm at my desk right now. Which, by the way, look.
It's amazing.
I did the cut. Okay, we'll get there. Hold on.
You transformed many things in this room.
Yeah.
I am a fan now.
Right. So last night I was really bored. So then I was like, man, I'm staring at this like empty white wall here, and I'm not a fan of white walls at all. Like, I don't know if you can tell, but I'm like trying to fill up every single space in this whole house with like patterns and color and vibrancy, and I'm just like, I don't like white walls. So here are the closet doors. That's what it's called, closet doors. I decided to outline this with electrical tape because I was just staring at this. I'm like, what can I do to spruce this up? And then the middle part of the square was just so bare still with just the outline that I was like, maybe I can cover it with whatever wallpaper we have, which we have a lot of this wallpaper. And then I did these 4 squares, and then I realized, I'm like, you know what? This doesn't really go with this. You know what I mean? Like all of this. Like all this is like one kind of style, but this just doesn't really match it. So then I was like, well, I did all this work. Should I keep it? I don't know. I'm like, whatever's about it. It at least like made the closet doors somewhat fun, I guess. But then I realized like, wait, next door of this room, which is Isaac's room behind this wall, I have this huge artwork thingy, and it used to be from IKEA, and I ended up doing this to it. It's just like one gigantic piece of pattern. And this used to be the IKEA frames that we had, and then I ended up covering it with wallpaper and hung it up here. So this is in his room because that was just a huge blank wall. Now we gotta figure out what to do here. But then I thought maybe I could just move that closet door and leave it here, and it would match since he already has the pattern in his room. And I asked Isaac, I'm like, oh, what do you think? Do you like it? If you don't like it, it's okay. You can just take it down because nothing's like permanently attached to that. And he's like, no, I like it. I really like it. So what we're gonna do is remove this door, switch it out with his door, and then bring it back. But then that means I'm back to square one. What do I do with this blank closet door? I did consider the fact that I could just use a different wallpaper. So I have this leftover wallpaper from our bathroom. So like maybe I can use that, and then instead of black electrical tape, I can look into like a gold tape, and then maybe outline the squares with gold. So I'm kind of leaning towards that. What do you guys think? Let me know. Can you imagine it? Picture it? This wallpaper with gold squares. So I ended up doing this too. I don't know if I ever talked about this with you guys, but same thing. This was another IKEA artwork that I had from our previous homes, and I decided to wrap it up with the same wallpaper that we used for the big mood set because we had a ton left over and the girls didn't want it, and I was like, oh, I'll take it. So I ended up using the wallpaper for this, and I also spray painted this gold because this was silver just like Isaac's. Look at what I gotta do. I still have to like Mod Podge this or something, like somehow fully secure it so there's not that weird like dent. That's pretty much that. And then that's pretty much that. What we got over here, wait.
Bits of beauty right here.
Right here is your hair.
Oh yeah, it is a work in progress, yes.
Yeah, so what happened?
So I just got my hair re-permed today, and so the first time I did it, it was like a baby step into perming and what it was like, and I only got like wavy hair out of it. And because I was scared of doing curls, so this time around I went a little curlier to kind of, because I thought it was too similar to just straight hair before, so now I'm like trying to get it more textured and obviously permed.
Yeah.
Rather, last time it was like, is it permed or is it not? You know, kind of.
Right.
It was one of those. Anyways, now I'm also just reading up on how to properly take care of it, because I feel like I might have messed up my perm the last time around because I didn't know how to take care of it properly. So.
And what happened to this time around?
Oh, this time I came back and, you know, when it dries out and like before I left, they did like blow dry my hair, which is, you know, things you're not supposed to do on your own, which is blow dry your hair during the first 2 days of the perm. But also, no, don't shampoo your hair, and what I'm reading right now is to not even wet your hair at all. Like, just leave it the way it is. Don't touch it, don't do nothing.
But what did
to
the
it.
salon tell you?
My salon said no shampoo.
But they said you could wet it.
I could wet it. Well, I'm also reading some sites are saying that you can wet it too. So
Oh, great.
it seems like it's one of those like toss-up questions. Like, I don't know. It depends on which school of thought you
I'm trying to get to the point that you ended up wetting it by the time you got back home.
Yeah, I really wanted to show you how curly it is, because when it's wet, it's really when it like curls up into itself, and it looks really badass. So I really wanted to show Tiff what it looked like, and so I went and wet my hair, and now I'm like regretting doing that, because now it's dry and it's just like straight.
It kind of lost its curls again. But I did see a photo. Oh, the picture that you sent me in the car, it did show really well like the curls. And then comparing it from the first perm photo to the second perm photo.
It's wavy.
Yeah, like the first one was more wavy, but this one, like it came out a lot better. But yeah, I think maybe from wetting it, and also like you tend to run your hands through your hair a lot, so maybe that made it lose its curly effect somewhat.
True.
I don't know. We'll see what happens, but
how does it look right now? It looks
wavy.
Yeah, oh yeah, it's wavy.
Yeah, but like for example, this one right here, you kind of lost the curl, but
or maybe it just works better with product in it. Like, you know,
True.
like I gotta get it wet so it's curly, and then I put product in it, and then it kind of holds it in that curly position.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it'll probably just look like this.
But it still looks good. I still like it.
I like it.
It has texture.
Yeah, it's interesting.
Yeah. Okay, well back to this though, because I said I'll talk about this. I did my desk. I finally did the contact paper. If you follow me on Instagram, you already saw it in my stories. But yeah, I ended up just wrapping this entire thing with the contact paper. So now I can say 100% my desk is complete. Oh, and then also, I didn't show you guys, but yeah, I ended up lining all the drawers with this chevron, black and white chevron pattern. So now I don't have to worry about this being all ugly, because see, that's ugly. Now it's pretty. And then also I ended up doing this one with the contact paper because I had some leftover paper, and I thought it would just be really cute to also have this be all marble, because this is a pretty cool ottoman. You can turn it around and sit on it, or you could turn it around and put stuff on it. And then also check this out. It's the Kindle that Casey got me for my birthday. Yeah, I've been downloading.
I like it.
I've been downloading a whole bunch of books.
Oh yeah?
And reading and like playing with the settings and figuring out what's really fun and what would be really great.
What was the cutest moment of your experience with that Kindle? Was on our way back from your birthday dinner, and you were opening it, and you were like, you know, you just finished like downing the last glass of wine as well from dinner. And you're like, oh my gosh, it's so cute. Just look at it. Isaac, just look at it. Just look at it. Isaac, oh my god, it's just so cute. Look at my phone. Put my phone on top.
I know, look, it's just so tiny. It's so cute. Look at this. See? Isn't it so adorable? It's like the tiniest little thing ever. It's like a small little iPad. And I get to read. I get to read on it though.
You're cute.
Yay.
You're cute and intelligent at the same time.
Thanks, baby. I don't know if you guys are catching a glimpse right over here, but I don't think I talked about this yet with you guys, but ta-da! Look, a fan drew this portrait of us about a year ago. They sent it to us, and they actually drew one of practically everyone in the JK crew. And then I finally framed it, and I just hung it up here in the hallway. I would love to shout out who this is. Focus, focus, focus. Why isn't it focusing? That name, I think it says RK Ryan, or I honestly can't make that out. But whoever you are, thank you so much. And then hit me up on Instagram so then I can shout you out. And thank you for this portrait that now we have in our hallway. So I really appreciate that. It's been pretty nice having it up here. And then also, I did hit up Bo, the guy who did this portrait, and then I asked him if he's down to do a portrait of the fam, and he was like, yeah! So we're working together on that, and I can't wait to bring that into the office, because then maybe it could go like somewhere over here. We can have more portraits. And then this time, because I was telling him, I'm like, or I was telling Casey, I'm like, we don't have any portraits of the three of us with our cats either. So I'm like, we have to get that. We have to like cement that forever in some sort of art form, right?
True. And I really like this artist. Like, I really like his style and like his color palette.
Yeah, I love it.
I'm excited to see his rendition of moi.
Yeah.
Or our family too.
Oh, and then speaking of art, oh yeah, you're so funny. This is The Office portrait thingy. What do you call this? So from this guy, I already forgot his name, but he was the one that created Danny Phantom. Me, Steve, and Nikki, we met him when we were at the LA Comic-Con. Was it last year? Something like that. But yeah, we ended up buying this. This one's really cute, so we hung that one up. And then we hung this up. Case. Shall we go downstairs?
Yes, it is an early Christmas.
It is an early Christmas for us.
Let's go. Alright, so Santa came earlier today actually.
Yep.
And it was interesting. He was wearing a COVID mask and he was wearing a UPS outfit, but regardless, you know, Santa was just trying to, you know,
be safe.
Be incognito about the whole process. Brought in our Christmas present for the season, and it is a new 75-inch TV. I feel like a grown-up now. I feel like a grown-up TV owner. Because I always feel like you used to be like the 55 inches like we always have.
That's still gigantic. Think about our time when we were growing up. Like 55 was like massive.
True, but it's like, this is like a dad buy, you know? Like,
yeah,
like
gigantic tree.
Like, I mean, my dad's TV. My dad's TV is like 75 inches, but then when you're growing up or like you're finally on your own, and as a young adult, it's like, you know, like that's a big TV for like an early 20-something, you know?
True.
5 inches, so I feel really like grown having this guy now.
So, today is December 1st. On Black Friday, I was like, ooh, what if we try to get a new TV, a bigger TV, because this TV does look really small with this wall. Like, it's just, there's a lot of white wall happening, and so I looked up some deals and we found a nice deal for this one, and so now we're gonna attempt to install it on the wall. And I'm saying attempt because
you feeling strong today?
I know, I'm like, I'm gonna need Isaac's help because this kid is like getting stronger than me now these days, so.
He's stronger than me.
Yeah, he's going through a crazy growth spurt. But first, I wanted to point out how we decorated for Christmas. So this is like our very sad decorations.
I think it's nice.
It's really sad. It's kind of sad. No, but yeah, so usually I have the tree right here, but I found my old iPod, and this is the only cable that we have to charge it, but the other end, it only connects to the piano.
Show them the sound that you're like, hey Casey, remember this sound?
Oh yeah, look. Do you guys remember that? Yeah, that old like clicking sound from the iPod. It's so nostalgic. I love it. But anyway, back to Christmas decorations. So the Christmas tree usually goes here, and then this little train thingy goes right here. But like I said, we moved it in the meantime so we could charge that iPod. And then look outside. We ended up like just wrapping lights and putting ornaments all around these cute little trees. Well, they're not little, they're
Christmas
tall.
times 9. We have 9 Christmas trees.
We do.
That's how festive we are. I think we outdid ourselves.
Yeah, but I guess when you look in here, it's like,
That's okay. That's okay.
Yeah, we just had like this really sad garland, and then this really pathetic little Santa, and then these really small, very aromatic but small, sad pine cones. These really small, sad candles. Sorry, what'd you say?
What about that blanket right there?
Oh, and then this really small, sad Christmas blanket. It's really sad. It's really small.
I don't know. I like it. It's our first year having this space, and we didn't have a whole lot to work with in our previous homes because there were apartments, and
Actually, we hooked up the last place for Christmas, that living room.
That's true.
It was
What
pretty
happened
good.
to all that stuff?
Oh, I got rid of a lot of it because
okay.
I actually didn't like a lot of those decorations.
Oh, I thought we like lost all it, because you know how we had that garland. So like, there's a mysterious, there's a mystery happening before us. We used to have this garland, right?
This one, this is what we're talking about. This.
Yeah, that's a new one though.
Yeah, the new one.
We want to replace it, but apparently we had one. It was in a box, and who knows what happened to that box. But now I'm thinking, were there other stuff in that box that it was lost in that we're also missing, and that's why the last place was able to be all decked out in Christmas stuff all the time?
Yeah, so when we were moving, I was very mindful of trying to only keep the things that make us happy and it just like really like brings us joy. And there were a lot of Christmas decorations, like for example we had this one Santa, like it looked like a doll, like a Santa doll, and Isaac hated that Santa, so I made sure to get rid of that. And then we had this other like clear snowman thing, and just pointless because it didn't even add any decorative element because of the fact that it was clear. And it was one of those like globe kind of things where like you put it upside down and then like there's a whole bunch of glitter, but then just to have it standing somewhere is just pointless. So anyway, I got rid of a lot of stuff that I'm like, this does not give us joy. And I'm thinking I might have accidentally thrown our old garland in one of those boxes that I was trying to keep, but I accidentally got rid of it. So anyway, we bought another garland.
It's okay, this one's a lot more joyful. It has the lights in it. The last one didn't have lights.
It did have lights, baby.
Never mind.
It was identical. Thank you, though.
I was trying to help.
This is what it looks like. Ignore the thawing chicken.
Trying to thaw some chicken
Yeah, Casey's gonna be grilling.
for dinner.
And then here are the little lights.
I think our backyard's finally complete now with, because you painted the poles. That was
Oh
like,
yeah, I didn't tell you guys. This was silver, like really chromy, gross, ugly. And I painted it brown. So it's that one, this one, and the one in that corner. So now it looks a lot better. Because before it looked like it was under construction still.
Yeah, like we had construction pieces just sticking out of our ground.
Yeah, and then we also added these rocks.
True.
So we decided to not cover this after all. Just here you go. There's the
To be
rocks.
safe.
Yeah, we didn't want to mess up our AC unit.
Everyone's saying like, yeah, keep a distance from the vents and the AC lifespan, you know, all that stuff. So anyways, and then we finally got the string lights up too.
Yeah, that's true. We haven't shown you guys that yet. Man, wait till you guys see it at night. It looks so good. I need to paint this beast of a project. So gotta do that. And then also eventually though, we do want to buy a whole bunch of plants and just put a whole bunch of pots here, because we did buy 2 plants, the Christmassy plants that we now have in the front, but we bought those and they were really cute, just looking outside the window and then just seeing like nature there,
Yeah,
the flowers.
plants.
And we saw 2 birds fly up to them.
True.
That was pretty cool. But yeah, we're gonna eventually just fill this up with plants and then paint this floor. Oh, and then I also ordered these bar stools and they're so cute. Such a fan of those bar stools. I can't wait till you guys see it when it comes. But yeah, bar stools there. And then I guess that's it. And then we're really done. Oh wait, no. And then I have to cover this wall somehow. And then we're really done. Anyway, now we're gonna get on to putting that beast up. We're switching that one out and we're gonna have this TV go up there and the other one we're selling it. That's the plan. Ignore the trash people that they're driving by. But yeah, we're about to do this. You ready?
No. Yes, I am. Let's do it.
Alright, so we got, there's his reaction, because I'm like, oh, I almost panned past your reaction. We got the old TV off of this mount.
Yeah.
Mounting?
Wall mount.
Yeah, wall mount, that's what it's called. Wall mount.
Wall mount.
Wall mount.
Wall mount. The TV.
Wall mount. Oh, remember, because Isaac likes to say,
What about?
Instead of what about, he goes, what about?
What about?
What about?
What about? McDonald's.
But yeah, so here's the old TV. We took off the back brace thingy that connects to the wall mount. And then,
That's all I hear now.
oh yeah, wall mount. When it came down to figuring out the legs, we had a little mini panic attack because I was like, oh no, I think I threw them away. I don't know what I did with them. And then, so we have 2 of these Roku TVs, right? And so I'm like, oh my gosh, I hope I at least saved the legs from the other TV that we have mounted in our bedroom wall. And luckily I did. So here we go. We got the legs. We got the legs mounted. I guess now all we have to do is move it upstairs, but that'll be later. First, we're gonna focus on mounting this, but we'll just move this upstairs to get it out of the way. And then next is mounting the brackets to this big baby. Look at this masterpiece of technology right here. It's gigantic.
Can you imagine watching something on this already? Like, what are we gonna watch on this? Like, movies? TV shows? Games?
All of it.
All of it, okay.
We're gonna do all of that. You excited for the new TV? Yeah? You don't care. Cutie.
What's TV?
Cutie. We bought this a long time ago to mount up the TV, and it's for the sound bar. And while we were searching for this box, I looked in this closet, and guess what I found, guys? Our Xmas stuff. That one box of Christmas stuff that I was like, wait a second, we had more stuff.
Yeah.
It's all in here. We get to decorate a little bit more.
So the problem was this side of the house, right? So safe to say we're gonna put this. How about over here?
Tis the season, there we
Yeah.
go. Wait, but we're not decorating right now.
Oh yeah.
But it is something that I wanted to update you guys on because I'm like, oh, I found the Christmas stuff that we thought we lost.
Did we find a garland?
I bet you it's in here. I bet you it's this. Oh, it's this one. No, wait, what
No,
is
it's this. It feels like this.
Yes, here it is. Oh, now we get to have an indoor garland.
Yeah.
Yeah, see this one? This one's lit up.
Oh, that one's an upgrade. That one's like a more durable one.
Yeah, but it's also way longer. This one's shorter. We're not decorating.
Oh yeah, we're not decorating.
Wait, but what's in here? Just kidding. Just kidding. Okay, so another thing that I'm like, uh-oh. The way we mounted the other TV was like this, right? So it had holes in it for us to mount the TV. But this TV doesn't have holes. So what do we do? Hopefully we figure it out. Are these okay to remove, or is it part of the TV? Because the other TV had holes that are part of the TV, like screwed in stuff, but then it had other holes that were just available for us to put a backing like this. There are holes right there, so I'm like, okay.
This is the power button? This thing is huge. You can never miss it.
Oh yeah, that's gigantic. That's like comically big.
Yeah, but it's cool because, like, you know, if you're ever missing the remote control and you're like, oh, I guess I need to go up to the TV and press it. And then, like, you don't ever use the TV buttons and you're like, where's the on button?
That's true.
I never miss this guy.
Yeah, it's just one button. All right, so as much fun as it is to just be blindly and aimlessly trying to figure this out, I was like, nah, let's save some time. And we pulled out the instruction thingy that came with the TV, and it says here, to mount on the wall, remove the 4 screws that we see here. So we get to remove these guys, and then we can put in our wall mount bracket. All right, so we got the mount, or the bracket thingy for the mount on the TV, but then now we're dealing with this sound bar situation. And on the last TV, we weren't able to connect the sound bar to the TV. We had to buy these L brackets, and I ended up painting them on this side. Wait, let me see. See, I painted them black because I hated seeing the chrome. And then now that we're trying to attach it to this TV, it's too wide and it's not lining up to where we need it to line up in order for us to screw it in. So now we're screwed. There is no other place for us to screw this bracket into. Yeah, I don't know how to fix this. I have no idea how to get this onto here. How do we fix
But yeah,
this?
does the TV come with anything for this stuff here?
No.
Oh, that's for the stand.
Yeah, we're smart. We'll figure this out, right?
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
All right, so I am such a genius because I said, well, wait a second, this is a sliding thingy. What if we slide it out and then now we can reach this? And that's what happened. But as I was screwing this one in to tighten, this is what happened. We actually broke a thread. Yeah, so we broke a piece of plastic from the TV, and that's why it wasn't tightening at all. So
Take it out.
we're gonna take it out and see if that will help us tighten it. See? I told you we're smart. We figured this out. Also, just to point out, look at this cheapy TV. As soon as we were tightening it, the entire plastic was bending.
All right, I think we are out of threading.
Is it not tightening?
Yeah, it's not tightening at all.
Oh no. What are we gonna do?
We put super glue down here and just drill into the super glue. I was told if you put super glue and baking powder together, it turns into some like crazy hard concoction, and you can like basically meld anything together. It actually turns hot too if you put those things together.
Then are we able to screw into it, and then are we able to screw it out?
Nope.
See, oh no! Yeah, this tiny little thread just ruined all of our plans. All right, so we discovered the issue and we came up with a solution. So here's what happened. All right, so we were using these fatter screws because this is fat enough to get through the spacers and like these brackets and then get to the TV, right? So we discovered that once we were screwing in the holes, as you can see, the black hole is bigger, which allows for a fatter screw. But if you get right up in there, there's a metal, like a metal threading thingy for the screw to actually cling onto. But that is only for the skinnier one, which means no wonder this was bending, because these screws are all holding on to just the black piece, the plastic piece. So that's why these were able to be okay. And then once that tiny little piece of threading, this thing broke off of this part, it no longer allowed us to tighten it like we had for the other ones. So the solution here is we're gonna go to the hardware store and then get this screw, but get it way longer so it can at least be as long as this one, and hope that that solves all of our problems. That is what we're hoping. That is what we're gonna go do. Let's go do that.
All right, we are home now, and I'm gonna truth.
Let's see. Can't find the hole.
That's what she said.
I knew it. What the heck? I said it in my head and I'm like, what?
You say it in your head.
I don't know, man. I don't know. Why? Poor why? It doesn't work. It does screw in, but like 2 threads. Like this. And that's it. There it is. So with the spacers and just this, it fits. It works. Look, when we went to go check out the screws,
yeah,
the next longest one was like this long.
Yeah.
So I'm like, what do we do? I'm thinking maybe we can do the glue gun.
Yeah, glue gun.
This is annoying. Why do we have such bad luck with TV stuff every time? Okay, so here's what happened since the last update. So we went to the hardware store, we came back, it was wrong. And then we went back, we got longer ones, still wrong. AC went out to the hardware store again, but this time with different hardware that has more options. And then he went there and then he picked 2 different sets. So then he picked these.
Which is these opened.
Oh, tell me the other thing that you found out.
So I found out that there are 2 ways to measure screw sizes. The ones I bought the first time around are measured in the standard size, like the American standard size, and there's the metric size, which is what these came in. And I bought 1/4 inch nails, screws, and they're so close. If you look at them, they're so close,
really
but yet
close.
so far apart.
There's still 2.
And these are M6s that I've learned. So now I know there's a metric system for screws.
So the first thing was trying the longer ones because that's the length that we need, right? And then what did we find out?
It fits.
It fits!
Well, there was a problem, is that we've been screwing everything with screwdrivers, but these don't have screwdriver thingies on them.
Yeah, it's for with the wrench.
Use a wrench. Where did the wrench go?
Right here. And then that works. And then look,
Yeah,
it's sturdy!
Yeah.
Finally!
It won't move anywhere. So were these sturdy in your opinion, or should we redo these ones too?
I think they're pretty sturdy, but you do have a point. So the fact that these are just on the plastic.
Look at the plastic.
I know, it's super warped. It's so warped. But yeah, the fact that they're on the plastic, I also would be kind of worried.
Because what I'm thinking is these went in and it hit the metal part.
Yeah.
And it just stopped.
Yeah.
But the plastic part kept going up and up and up.
Yeah.
That's why it's bubbling up like that.
Exactly. I think it might be safer to switch it out,
Yeah,
if you think.
Once this goes on the wall, then
I
you have
know.
the weight of the TV hanging on, and
Exactly.
the plastic has to hang on for dear life to keep the TV from falling out, and I feel like the plastic's gonna rip.
Yeah. Maybe we should
Eventually,
switch it.
Our beautiful TV should can go.
No!
Just like that.
This is never ending.
We're gonna watch a movie on this TV tonight.
No matter what.
Yes, I
No
don't
matter
care.
what.
We're doing it.
We're not quitters,
If
okay?
it's 3 a.m., we're watching a movie at 3 a.m.
Alright guys, you have been with us throughout this treacherous journey. And I can now confidently say, everything is screwed on, baby. Yes, baby, give me a high five. Now it's time to put it on the wall. So we got the TV on the wall. exhausted from so many problems and problem solving, but we got this dang TV up on the wall. There is one last issue though that we're just too exhausted to try to figure out and solve. The issue here now is this TV is tilting all the way forward because these guys that are supposed to tighten it into place, for some odd reason, they have to go in this way to tighten. But then as you can see, there's this bar here in the way. So there's a screw here inside and we tried using this to tighten it. It did not work, but this is the part where it tilts. There is no way to tighten this as of yet. That just means that we're gonna have this TV tilted all the way forward, and that's just what we're gonna have to live with, right? In the meantime,
yeah, it works well for when we're sitting down. The smart way to do it is to take the TV off completely, which was a hassle to put on in the first place. So maybe if we brought a friend over and helped us take it off, and then maybe we can have some time and safety to look at the screws.
Yep, because as we were trying to get this TV on the wall, it was just me and Casey doing it, right? So then there was a moment where he couldn't see anything and I could see what was happening, but then we were losing grip and I was like, push! And it reminded me of like, this is Sparta kind of moment where I'm like, just go, just push it on there. Because as soon as we let go, I already knew like it was gonna be game over for this TV. And we were just exerting as much energy as possible because this thing is freaking heavy. So we ended up making that happen and we got it on the wall. So good teamwork.
Where is your hand?
Wait, 1, 2. How cute, it looks like you have a tiny hand.
1,
2,
3.
3. There's one. Oh, mine got stuck. You're so
Smell
weird.
the glue. You don't get satisfaction from smelling that? Like the packaging material?
No, I'm good on that. I just like peeling it.
It's like the new car smell of TVs. It's ASMR.
Yes.
It's so satisfying.
Mm-hmm.
You shall pass.
Thank you. Whoa!
Oh
that was
goodness.
scary.
Don't hold it. Hang on to the TV. You shall pass the sequel.
Thank you, but this time hold my hand.
Okay.
Because last time I stepped on it, you're like,
Oh my goodness. Okay.
See this one? The one like that?
Tilts.
And look, final last bit. Ta-da! We got our new TV!
Nice. I heard like, oh my gosh, I'm like, did the TV fall?
Oh no, it's because these stools. It was scary. Plug it in and turn it on.
Yes, what are we gonna watch tonight?
Yeah, where are we gonna put the Apple TV?
Right there, in the middle. No, it has like a little grip. Yeah, we're so scared. Like, let's just, the only way we're gonna touch this TV is from here to tilt it towards the kitchen and tilting it back. Look at this, guys. I took a trip to Hawaii really quick. I'm on this helicopter tour. Don't tell Casey, just kidding. Our TV's all set up. Thankfully, our TV problems and adventures are done for now because we're still gonna try to fix this tilt problem. But honestly, it's not that bad. Like, I think we can live with this. It's not too crazy. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and I did want to give a shout out to today's sponsor. Thank you so much, Squarespace, for sponsoring and supporting this channel. And in case you didn't know, Squarespace is a platform that allows users to create beautiful websites for whatever industry you're in. For example, if you want to create a photography website to showcase your work, Squarespace offers professional portfolio designs that allow you to customize the layout, the look and feel of your work. Then when people want to hire you for photography, you can add online booking and scheduling straight through Squarespace, taking the hassle out of coordinating your calendars with clients. Squarespace also has some powerful tools to grow your audience through email. You can create email content that matches the feel of your website, so everything feels consistent and stays effective. Go to squarespace.com for a free trial, and when you're ready to launch, go to squarespace.com/Tiff and Case to get 10% off your first purchase of a website or a domain. So thank you once again, Squarespace, and thank you guys so much for watching this vlog. I hope we didn't frustrate you as much as we got frustrated in real life, because you got to have just the cliff notes, I guess, versions, just the highlights of the frustration.
You missed out on all the wrench throwing and the screwdriver, just tucking it outside. I'm
I
like,
know.
we're done with this.
We were so done with this.
No more TV forever. Who needs TV?
But yeah, no.
I do. I need TV.
Yeah. And we got this baby all set up now. So until the next time we have to deal with this beast of a TV. But thank you guys for watching.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.